battery is so low. It's running so low. That was not funny at all. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, as you can tell by the title, this is just a how to clean your makeup brushes video, but it's more of like a tips on like what to do and what not to do, as opposed to showing you how to actually do it. But I will demonstrate like what you should do, just not underwater or anything. My first tip is to wash your brushes once a week or once a fortnight, so once every 2 weeks. The brushes that you should be washing more regularly are like foundation and concealer brushes because they have like the most build-ups. Other powdered products, they have self-sanitizing like ingredients in the powders, so you don't need to wash the brushes you've used to apply them as often, but still at least once a month for every brush I think is good. The second tip is every time you get a new brush, wash the brush first before you use it, and that's just to ensure that they are entirely clean before you do put them on your face. In manufacturing and all that, they can, you don't know what's been on them, so I would suggest cleaning them before you use them. To wash your brushes, shampoo is best. Don't ask me why, but I learned it at makeup school. I already knew it before that, but yeah, it's just best to wash your brushes. Another tip is to only use a small bit of shampoo. So for a brush about this size, I'd use like a pea, and then a smaller brush about this size, I would use half a pea or even smaller. So just kind of base it off that. You don't want to overuse the shampoo because you do need to get all of the shampoo out, which leads me to my next tip, which is you need to make sure all of the shampoo is out of the brush, because essentially you just don't want your makeup products that you then use on your face to be mixing with shampoo. Therefore, you shouldn't use a lot of shampoo to clean them because you have to get all of it out. I still realize I haven't explained how to wash your brushes, but you kind of just need to know these tips before. Okay, so I'm going to explain how to wash them. So you apply, like for instance, we're going to use this one as an example. You apply like a pea size to your palm. You'll then wet the brush or put a little bit of water on your hand so that it becomes more soapy, and then with the palm of your hand, just in circular motions like so. I know I'm not showing you like the water and everything, but like this, not like this by the way, I was just doing that so you could see it, but that's another tip. Always have the brush facing down. This is so that the water doesn't get in the actual handle of the brush, which can then damage the brush hairs. It's bound in here, so it can damage that, and then your hairs of your brush can fall out. Then to get the soap out, with a bigger brush, you can use your hand, or with a smaller brush, just some fingers to get the shampoo out. If the shampoo's still not all out, just underneath again, don't put any more soap. As long as you've got all the product off, don't put any more soap. Wash again and then rinse. Not rinse, wring it out is what I've been meaning to say. If it's still dirty, do it again. Maybe don't use as much shampoo the second time, just because again you have to get all of it out. Guys, I literally forgot to say something in the video, so I'm just gonna like insert it at the point that it needs to be inserted. When drying your brushes, I didn't even talk about drying your brushes. I either use a clean towel or a clean like tissue or paper towel to then, and I dry them the same way I wash them. I'll dry them like that, like after wringing them, and then just put it in its shape and then set it to dry. Now, in terms of drying your brushes, it is best to say, I gotta like try to explain it. So say this is like a bench. It is best to have them like, this is like the worst demonstration ever, and I'm so sorry. I'm gonna do it this way. Okay. So say this is the bench. This is my bench. Okay. This is my bench now. It is good to have just the head of it hanging off the bench so the whole brush gets aired out and dry. Also, on a brush that's like circular, it'll flatten that side. Like any brush, you want it to you know, retain the shape. That's another thing. Also, when you wring it out, make sure you get it into the shape you want. Don't wring it out and have it like that if the brush is like a circular one or whatever. Like this one, you don't want to like squeeze it that way. You want to squeeze it the way that the brush is. Another tip that I learnt just recently is to not leave your brushes to dry in a bathroom. There are many bacteria in a bathroom, so you don't want that bacteria getting onto your brush, and also it's very humid in bathrooms, which can cause your brushes to not dry properly and also dry much slower. My last tip is if you want to clean your brushes instantly, I would suggest buying some instant brush cleaner. This is the Napoleon one. You can get a cheaper one, the Models Prefer one from Priceline. This is expensive, so you don't need to buy this one. But if you want to reuse a certain brush, say you don't have a lot of brushes, that's fine. But say you want to use this for your eye and then your lip, you can. So you grab a tissue or a paper towel or a cotton pad, you spray some of this onto it, and then you simply just, like you do with your palm, but on the tissue or whatever you use, and then that will get it out so you can then instantly use it again. They are just my tips. Hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that, you know, you maybe learnt something, because some of these tips I did not know until I started makeup school, and then I thought they are very good tips that I just want to teach all of you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you are new to my channel and you would like to see more of me. As always, I will see you in my next video. Bye! Happy washing your brushes. That's not good. Okay, bye.